What's up? Hope all is well. What we're going to be talking about today or right now is, do you need a scale? I would say yes or no. It depends on the situation. All right, let me get the scale. This is a basic scale right here. I wouldn't really recommend this one because this one doesn't do 1/10 of a gram, but this one's not bad. This is a good scale. And the beauty about a food scale is that you can use it for other stuff other than coffee. And the importance of a scale really is to be more consistent when you actually brew your cup of coffee. Let's say you have the same technique when you're brewing your coffee, but you knew that you probably added a little bit more coffee than last time. That's how you can really tell if you're on the right path of replicating the exact same coffee that you're trying to drink. Or let's say it was a shitty cup of coffee. Then you're like, okay, let me dial it back or do this or do that. At least with the scale, you can do that, right? And most people that are doing coffee, they do actually have measurements, ways for them to really figure out what they're really trying to do. For instance, let me show you. As you can see, this is a Mr. Coffee machine. And the beauty of a automatic drip machine is that you can actually use the coffee pot as your scale. See, this one goes to 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But it really goes down to 2. I'm assuming that this is probably 2. 2 cups, 4 cups, 6 cups, 8 cups, 10 cups, 12. So if you literally measure out the exact same amount of water, you can theoretically get the exact same cup of coffee, plus or minus here and there, right? But here's the thing. As long as you are measuring some type of way, you're good to go. You don't really have to get a scale, Like for instance, here are a couple items that we use for measuring things. We use a scoop or tablespoon. I know a lot of people use, like, depending on, okay. Oops. I know people use this quite a bit in order to scoop their cup of coffee, and then they pour it in here, right? And if they count 3 or 4 tablespoons, then they have an idea of how much coffee that they're gonna be drinking. But I do want to talk about this real quick. This is a very key point here. Right here we have 2 different coffees. This is an Ethiopian coffee. And this is a Colombian coffee. These 2 coffees are, of course, different, right? But you have to remember that when you're dealing with light roasted coffee, you're dealing with denser beans. So that means that a scoop of that exact same bean compared to another bean that's medium roast, you're actually getting a lot more coffee involved into it. But as long as you stick to your rhythm and system and all that stuff, you'll be okay with picking and choosing what's the best method for you. So do you really need a scale? No, you don't. Does the scale make it a lot easier? Yes, it does. It makes everything more repeatable. You're more than likely to enjoy your cup of coffee the exact same way every time until you have to do it again when you get another cup of coffee. You have to dial it in. That's what I got for you. Talk to you later. Bye.